Hey everyone, today I'm back with another video. As you can see from the title, this is for a very popular bag right now. It is the Palm Springs Mini. So anyone who watches my channel knows that or anyone if you look back through my videos, etc., you'll see that I just posted a first impressions reveal for the Palm Springs Mini. That was actually filmed like a year ago because I bought this over a year ago, but I'm just now getting around to the review and that I've had sort of sufficient time to take a look with it, take a look at it, use it, and see how much I actually like it. I always find people do reviews within 2 or 3 weeks of getting the bag, and it's how long have you actually used the bag? So I actually have used this bag a lot in that time since I got it. So I hope that this review will be helpful if you are thinking of getting one for yourself. So I always like to follow a certain sort of structure with my reviews, or at least I'm trying to now with my future reviews. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is why I bought the bag. So I bought the Palm Springs Mini because I thought that it would be a really cute sort of casual addition to my bag collection behind me. I thought that it would be it's casual, so I can wear it I don't know, to an amusement park or something. If I go to Disney, or if I go to, I don't know, Canada's Wonderland. If anyone lives in Toronto or Canada, they also know Canada's Wonderland, which is a huge amusement park here. Sort of like Disney, but more intense. There's a lot more thrill rides. Anyway, I digress. I thought this would be a really casual, nice bag to bring with me if I go somewhere that I don't want to bring a Chanel flap, or I don't know, I just didn't want to bring any of my other bags, and because this will take a little bit more of a beating because it's canvas, which if you know Louis Vuitton at all, their canvas is basically indestructible. You can throw it around and you're not going to damage it at all. It can get wet, you don't have to worry about it. And because the leather pieces, so there are leather pieces on this bag, you've got the handle, you've got the tabs that hold the what do you call these, rivets? I don't know. You've got little leather tabs here, a little leather tab here, and the little Louis Vuitton message here also has leather, and this little hook thingy down here is also leather. But they're all Makassar. I'm not sure how you say it actually, Makassar. I'm gonna call it Makassar for continuity. So Makassar leather, which is treated, so if you get in the rain, if you get caught in the rain, if it gets wet, it's not going to show up with water spots. It's not going to stain, not like you would with untreated Vachetta, which is going to patina over time like you see on my Speedy here. So for a while I've been wanting something in Makassar. I really love the look of the sort of black Makassar leather against the Louis Vuitton monogram canvas, but I just didn't know what else to buy. I was thinking of getting the Keepall, but I didn't want Louis Vuitton monogram everywhere, so I decided to go for this. I thought this would be a really cute addition, so that's why I bought it. This is also super popular. I think I was definitely influenced by a lot of people on Instagram and YouTube who were like, I love this bag, it's the best thing ever, which honestly, yeah, it's a really great bag, so I definitely see why. It's just so carefree, and I love that it was sort of convertible, so you can wear it crossbody, as you've probably seen on a lot of people. You just hook them up here, or you can hook them up crossways like this, or you can also wear it as a legit backpack and just connect it both here, and then you just wear it on your back like a backpack, or you can wear it on your front. You do you. I'm not judging. You wear it the way you want to wear it, and I think that's what I really loved about this bag. I really love bags that can be worn multiple ways that are multifunctional. I just like multifunctional things, okay? Oh, sorry, before I move on, one more thing. I loved that it has a top handle. Most of my bags do not have top handles when they're crossbody, so it was really nice to have that option, because it's so easy when you're driving in the car or something and you just need to or at a restaurant, I don't know, and you have your bag beside you. It's much easier to grab by the handle rather than when you're sort of squishing your bag. So I also love that it has a top handle that comes with it. Alright, so let's move on to the features of the bag. So I already talked a little bit about them in my intros to why I bought it, but here you've got a top handle, you've got a little loop here. I'm not sure what this is used for, to be honest. I guess you could hang stuff off it. I've never really used it. It's kind of just for me. The bag opens like this. It is a little bit, the zipper is a little bit, not sticky, but like it is a little bit tough. Like if you've used the zippers on other Louis Vuitton bags, you'll see like it's very, very smooth. This is not as much. It does soften up a little bit over time. So the front opens like this. You can see inside it's just a black interior. You do have a little slip pocket over back here. It's not super big. Oh, actually it is. It goes, okay, so it goes down all the way the length of the bag. So it starts around here and it goes to the bottom of the bag, but it is quite slim, so I don't know like how much you'd be able to fit in there. Maybe you can fit in like cash or some credit cards and stuff. I've just stored the straps in here, so you can see it comes with 2 straps in the Macassar leather, which you can use to connect to the bag. So you can convert it, use 1 strap to make it a crossbody. One moment, please. There we go. Okay, you can make it into a crossbody with 1 single strap, or you can also hook it diagonally like this, like so. You can also use both straps, if I can talk and do it at the same time here. Use both straps to connect it to both sides and make it into a backpack. And it just wears like sort of a long sort of 90s style mini backpack. So definitely like pulling on the 90s vintage vibes here with this bag. You can adjust these straps. Let me show you that here. So you can adjust the straps. There's about, how many holes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you have 9 sort of strap adjustments. I find on my body when I wear as a backpack, I like to have it really short, so then I just adjust it to the short setting. When I wear a crossbody, I like it to be a little bit longer, so then I just have to readjust it. I do find it is a little bit hard to adjust back and forth just because the leather is so stiff, and the way that you adjust it is by pulling out these 2 brass balls from the leather strap holes and then resticking them back in. Getting them out can be a little bit annoying just because they are, like the leather is really stiff there, so you really have to put some effort into it. So I don't know, I guess I don't change it around too often, but when I do, that's like, it's not super hard, it's possible. So you've got the zippers here. I don't know if you can see that, but they have the little Louis Vuitton logo there. You do have a little zipper pouch here. As you've probably seen in many other reviews, no one really puts anything in here. You could probably fit like a lip balm. Yeah, you could definitely fit like a lip balm or like a small hand cream in there. Maybe some cards or cash, but it's sort of tough to get in and out of. You really have to dig into it. So it's secure, but it's also really secure from you trying to get in and access it. So it's not the easiest. So usually when I use this bag, I just use this big sort of black hole of space to put stuff in. And it's pretty sizable. I'd say it's pretty comparable to a Gucci Disco Soho bag. So if you turn the Palm Springs Mini on its side, you'll see they're kind of the same size. The Palm Springs, I think, is a little bit taller, wider I guess, than the Gucci, but the length is about the same. The Gucci Disco fits a little bit more, I find. Like I can fit and I'll come to this later, but I can fit a pochette accessoire. I have a Louis Vuitton pochette accessoire in here. I can't do that in here. I will get to what fits in a minute. So let's quickly go through dimensions just to knock that off the list. I'm just taking this from the website because I'm a little lazy to measure, sorry. So the length is 17 centimeters, the height is 22 centimeters, and the depth is 10 centimeters. Let's talk a little bit about price and the resale market. So I purchased this last year around May or June. Right now, if you are in Canada, this currently retails for $2,470. I think last year when I purchased this, it was around $2,300. I haven't been able to find my receipt. I know it's somewhere, but I can't find it, so sorry, I don't remember the exact price, but I think that would mean that it's gone up around $100. They've had a price increase since then, but it's generally around the same price since when I last bought it. Anyone who has gone into a boutique and tried to ask for one of these or the pochette métis would know that these are near impossible to get. I put myself down on a waiting list. At least the way that it works at my Louis Vuitton boutique is that if you add credit card information to your waitlist reservation, you're basically guaranteed to get it once it comes in, because they'll just charge your card and then you can go in and pick it up. If you just leave it without leave your name, without leaving your credit card information, then if you don't pick up on the first call, they will move on to the next person. You will not get another call, you will not get a voicemail, you will not get a text. That is it. If you miss that call, like, you are not getting one. So that's what I did. I left my card information and I was able to get it. I think I put my name down in December or January, and then I got a call in June. So it was around a 6-month wait time, which isn't bad, but definitely, like, if you want the bag right away, going to a boutique is not the way to get it, because they will not have them for you. So because of this, the resale market, oh my god, I can't speak today. The resale market is very good for this bag. There's quite a few popping up on the resale market, so it shouldn't be too hard to find one, but a lot of times the prices are a little bit higher. So if you're looking at something in Canada, maybe around like $2,700, you're looking for the bag in the resale market. So it maybe, usually that's like a really good condition one, so it'll be basically brand new. You're just not buying it from a boutique, you're buying it from the resale market, but you're paying a premium. Like, you're paying around $300 more just because there's a huge wait list for this bag. So if you are looking to sell your Palm Springs Mini, like, now is still a good time. They still seem to be very popular and very trendy. Let's talk about what fits in the bag. I said I would come back to this, and here I am coming back to this. So this bag does fit quite a bit. I have a set of standard items that I usually bring with me pretty much everywhere, but definitely like on the weekend, like, these are sort of essentials that I need. So I have my wallet, which is a Chanel O-zip wallet. This is like a mini size that fits comfortably in there. Tons of room. This is my Louis Vuitton key clay in the damier ébène. Sorry, just forgot for a moment. Many people have this and know what the sizing is, so that also fits comfortably in there. I have my pochette accessoire, my mini pochette accessoire from Louis Vuitton. It does fit, but it is hard to reach in and get out. So usually what I do is I take sort of my essentials from this, because fitting the pouch in itself is really just sort of difficult. Like, I can't sort of reach in, unzip the pouch within the Palm Springs Mini and take what I want out. I have to physically take out the whole pouch and get what I want. And to me, that's a little bit more annoying. I don't want to have to go through that extra step of taking it out and going through this. So I usually just like take my essentials, which is like my a lip product. So I'm bringing my Fresh Lip Sugar Petal, my Listerine pocket pack, little hand cream. I reuse this Herbison tin because it's so handy. And what else do I use? My little thing of Purell. So put that down. I just throw those in, and then they're easy to grab if I need them. There we go. I have two phones, so I have my work phone, and then I have my personal phone, which is a 10S. These are roughly the same size, so they comfortably fit. I can just shove them in like this. They can sit up like this, or I think they can go sideways. Yeah, they can go sideways. So I can fit them in like that. You can see them in there. And if I want to bring sunglasses, I can bring sunglasses too. These are actually really handy because these are my Ray-Ban Wayfarers that fold up. I love these. They're the best things ever because they're so compact. If you're a mini bag girl, you need these. They fit there, but they also fit with their case. this is just an example of the case. I have 2 pairs of these sunglasses. One is prescription because I can't see, and the other one is just a regular one. So this is the case for the prescription one, and it fits comfortably in there, but obviously I can fit it without the case as well. So that's everything that fits in there. I definitely have room for more stuff if I wanted to include it. So usually if I go somewhere and buy something small, then I can stick that into. And there you go, and I just zip it up, and like there's definitely lots of room. It's really comfortable. It's not too heavy, like because the canvas is so light, you don't feel it either. So yeah, I can definitely fit extra stuff in here too if I wanted to, but I usually don't because, as I mentioned, it is difficult to get in and out of. But yeah, that's everything that fits in there. So let's talk pros and cons. I've gone through probably a number of pros and cons already. One of the biggest pros is that this bag can be worn multiple ways. I love that you can wear it as a backpack or that you can wear it as a crossbody. The choice is yours, and so that's really great. I love bags that you can wear multiple ways. It just makes it really versatile, especially if you're going on vacation or something. It's a nice option to have. This bag is squishy. You don't have to worry about like damaging it if you squish it or if it gets bumped against something. The canvas is really durable, and because it's not so structured, like you can throw this in another bag and not have to worry about it getting damaged. As I mentioned, I love the Macassar leather because it is really basically waterproof. You don't have to worry about any water damage or any patinaing over time. This bag's gonna look the same as the day that you bought it thanks to the black Macassar leather. For cons, I'm just gonna come out and say it. I think this bag is really trendy. I know a lot of YouTubers are like, oh, I'm gonna love this bag. I know this bag is trendy, but I'm gonna love it forever. But like, I think it's trendy. I think backpacks are gonna die again. Like the backpack trend is gonna die, especially the mini backpack trend. I think having the Louis Vuitton logo on something like a backpack, I don't know, maybe it's a little bit pretentious in my opinion. I think it's maybe just my tastes are changing. I'm not that big a fan of huge logos everywhere anymore. I tend to choose more sort of subtle bags now, except for Chanel because, I don't know, I can't give up Chanel. But even then, like I like sort of more subtle, like just the one little clasp logo sort of thing. And I don't know, like I wouldn't wear this bag traveling, at least not the way I travel, because I tend to go, I don't know, I just like, I don't want to have to worry about a bag while I'm traveling, so I try and choose something that's more subtle, that's not going to attract that much attention. Like I feel like if I walk with this into certain places, like I will be a target. I don't know, to me it's just like I don't like how it stands out. Like I really do like the look, but sometimes I feel like it stands out a little bit too much because of the logo. I think that this bag is also like super popular. To me, that's a con in a way. Like it's nice because like you have the peace of mind of resale value, but it's just like everybody has this bag, everybody wants this bag, it's all over Instagram, and usually the faster a bag rises, the harder it falls. So I think this bag will end up looking very dated in a few years' time. Another con I find, as I mentioned, is it's not easy to adjust these straps that much. I think if this was I don't know, maybe like a buckle system, it might be a little bit easier. This looks nicer, I think, but it's just sort of a pain to have to readjust, which isn't a bad thing again because I don't really use it that, which isn't such a bad thing because I don't use it that often to switch the lengths. But if I do, it's like a whole production. Like I can't just sort of do it while I'm on the go. I really like to do it at home. I don't know why. It's just like it seems like more of an onerous process to do it like that way. Another con is this basically like non-functional pocket. Like nobody I've seen on YouTube actually uses this thing, so it's kind of just for decoration, which is a little bit of a waste because it is a nice little pocket. I do wish maybe it was a little bit bigger so that you could fit more stuff in it. Other thing I find is like this bag, it fits a lot, but it doesn't fit that much. Like for the size, the Gucci Disco fits actually a lot more. So that's a little annoying. Like I wish like the shape was, I don't know, maybe if it was more square it would be better, but I don't know, I feel like although it's a mini bag, it actually doesn't fit that much for the size of a mini bag. So let's move on to modeling shots, and apologies I don't have the great space to do this. I really need one of those closets like Chase Ami has, but honestly I don't. So here's what it looks like as a backpack. It hangs down very low. Personally, I'm not really a fan of that. I just don't like that sort of look, but like being so low. I'd rather it be more up here. And even when you adjust it, I find it's not that high, like maybe it's around up here. So I don't know, it depends on sort of your style. You can wear it like this on one shoulder, obviously. If you switch up these straps, so I'm going to take off one of the straps now, put that to the side, and there it sits like a crossbody bag. You can also do it like a diagonal crossbody, so if I clip it here, then that's how that looks. You can also wear it on the front like this. So now let's talk about my verdict for this bag. So if you've watched any of my other review videos, you probably know what's coming. I am planning to sell this bag because that's the only time I can be bothered to film a review video, apparently, is when I'm trying to sell the bag, or when I'm about to sell the bag and need to ship it up, or like wrap it up to ship, or like give it to the girl I can sign with. And this afternoon I will be meeting her. I've been toying with selling it, the idea of selling it, for like probably since February, so in less than a year. I loved this bag when I first got it. I wore it for the first several months like nonstop, and then I just sort of fell out of love with it, I think, which is weird because I do really like this bag. Like when I take it out and try it on with outfits, I'm like, oh, it looks so cute. It's a really nice summer bag that looks great with dresses. Like it would be good for vacation and stuff. But I actually bought this bag to use on vacation when we were planning to go to the Philippines and Japan last year, and I didn't use it. I felt awkward about bringing it. I don't know, I guess like I didn't want to stand out because of all the logos and stuff. It just like, it screams, I don't know, it screams to me. And like maybe my taste, I think my taste is still changing. I really like more sort of subdued bags these days, so this just stands out a little bit too much for me. Yet every time I put it on, I'm like, oh, this looks so good. But as soon as I'm about to walk out the door, I have to change the bag because I just don't feel like wearing it. And I think ultimately that's what it boils down to, is that while I still love the look of the bag, I think that it's very trendy and that this won't be around in a few years. It will look very dated in a few years. It came out in around 2016, now it's 2019, so it's had like a good run of being popular. But I think, as I mentioned before, like the faster a bag rises, sort of the harder it falls. So I feel like, I don't know, it's such a gem. Like honestly, I'm so conflicted about selling this, but I just feel like I'm over it. It actually used to sit right here with my Louis Vuitton travel books, and it looked really good, but I put it in my closet, like out of sight, out of my bag collection for, I don't know, maybe the past like 3 or 4 months, and I haven't reached for it. 3 or 4 months, I haven't even really missed it. Like a lot of times I kind of actually forgot that I had it because it was sitting in my closet and I wasn't looking at it, and I didn't feel like the need to wear it. And I feel like that's really telling. Like I'm just so conflicted. I'm so conflicted. I love it, but I'm over it. I think I've sort of done a couple polls on like Purse Forum as well, and the responses are like 50-50. Like half people really like this bag and still think it's great and love it, and then half people are like, no, it's over. Like it's had its day in the sun. Like this is it's sort of over. And I know there's a lot of quality issues with this bag. Thankfully, I haven't had any, and it's just been perfect no matter how many times I've worn it. Like there's basically no signs of wear except some of like the and this is just because of the way I store it, like some of the bending of the leather on the handle. But like, I don't know, I guess I don't love it anymore. I guess I've seen it on too many people. I've like just seen it everywhere. Everybody has this bag, everybody wants this bag, and it's, I don't know, it's too much. It's too much. I think I'm just over it. And so I think although I still like this bag, the idea of it, the look of it, I just have to sort of sell it and like be done with it and like have it out of my life because I don't know. I'm just over it, I guess. That's the best way to put it. I'm just over it. But it is a beautiful bag for anyone that wants it. So I will be meeting my consignor this afternoon and giving this to her to sell, and I'm gonna hopefully capitalize on the really good resale market right now because it's still insanely popular. So that's it for my review video, guys. I hope that was helpful, even though I feel like I rambled a lot because I just don't know how to feel about this bag. I think like it does look good with a lot of things, but the fact that I haven't even wanted to use it since February and now it's July is pretty telling that like I'm just over it. I haven't wanted to use it. I think I'm done with it. So hopefully someone else gets new use and can still enjoy the life of this bag. But I think this is where we part ways. Thank you guys. Let me know your comments down below. How do you feel about this bag? What do you think? Am I out of my mind for selling this? I hope not. I sincerely hope not. I hope that next time I can come to you with a video and be like, I used the money from my Palm Springs to buy this brand new bag and I have zero regrets at all, but we shall see. Time will tell. Fun story, I actually sold my Celine Trio last year, or a couple of years ago for the same reason, and look, it's back in my collection. I fell in love with the Trio again, and I was like, I need one back, so I had to go and buy one from the resale market, and this is like my most used bag since I bought it a couple months ago. So yeah, maybe the Palm Springs will be the same, I don't know, who knows, future will tell, but yeah, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye.